right. We're live again. 20 minutes later. Podcast number 12 again. I'm Church, aka Dave. With me always is Gigantic Mean,
Hey everybody.
and I feel you in your room.
Hey, I'm here. It's two Depeche Mode songs put together.
Yeah, and we're officially recording this time. So that's good. Yeah, so I guess just to recap what we just talked about, unfortunately. Sorry everybody. We're probably going to sound like annoyed for the next like 10 minutes as we like talk about everything again, but that's all right. We'll get through it. So yeah, I mean we were just talking about like content stuff, just like content creation. It's like we're obviously very small in the realm of content creators, but I mean, we're definitely getting a better feel for what works and what doesn't work.
Right.
So that's that's good, and we figure we'll just. I mean, there's stuff we have to go over anyway, so we figure we might as well just make a podcast out of it. And yeah, and just sort of share what's been working for us, what hasn't, and yeah, whatever. See what happens, and then yeah, we'll probably end up going on many tangents and talk about I don't know random magic shit. So,
Yes.
I mean, I guess we can just sort of picked up where we left off, uh, which was we were talking about Dead Ringer, and just to sum up what we talked about, unfortunately, we had a pop quiz on Dead Ringers. If anyone listening is familiar with that card, uh, we can pretend that we didn't have this conversation already. But Dead Ringers, it's a 5-mana sorcery from Apocalypse. It reads destroy 2 target non-black creatures unless either one is a color the other isn't. They can't be regenerated. Uh and yeah, so it reads in a way that's pretty confusing, and it sounds like we were all pretty confused when we first read it. Uh but ultimately 2 target non-black creatures uh 2 target non-black creatures unless either one is a color the other isn't just means they're the exact same colors. So, pop quiz. Sorry everybody. We sort of lost the wind out of our sails on that one cuz we went over this and it was like a fun happy-go-lucky conversation, and then we found out we weren't recording, so we had to do it again.
So, but yeah, for my answer on the pop quiz, though, I will say that is I thought it would destroy any creatures as long as it could even destroy black as long as one was black, one was red, and then of course you can tell everyone what it does to.
Yeah. I mean, that is interesting. Destroy 2 target non-black creatures. Unless either one is a color the other isn't.
Oh, so I'm reading up on this, and it was from the pre-release when the card was actually released, and it said that a lot of Magic cards use the word unless, but the vast majority of them have the word because they offer a player choice. Counter a spell unless they pay 3. Discard 2 cards unless you discard blah blah blah. So, and so what is he saying here? If you're familiar with the expression "dead ringer," it means an exact duplicate, then you've got a better shot at interpreting this card
Right.
correctly upon first reading it. Yeah, the option to chuckle knowingly about the pun, though it speak technically the card should be named Dead Ringers. Oh, Dead Ringers. And so, yeah, still mind
Yeah.
boggling.
Yeah, that is actually a good point about the word unless, because yeah, here it's not really. I mean, it is sort of a choice, but I feel like unless is a word that's usually used after you cast it.
Mhm.
You know, it's like it's almost like the opponent gets the choice. Like I'm not sure how uh what's that card from Ravnica? It deals 4 or the opponent draws 3 cards.
Oh, I don't know.
I
Sounds
know.
like a good card.
Uh, fuck. Rat. Uh, it's like a red card. 3 mana. Deal.
Sounds like it is a card.
Oh, risk factor. Does that have the word unless?
Oh no.
No, it doesn't. Target opponent may have risk factor, deal 4 damage to them. If that player doesn't, you draw 3 cards.
Hmm.
Like, that sounds like a card they could use the word unless for.
Yeah, it does.
Uh,
But they may think it just make everything confusing.
yeah. Yeah, which apparently it does, so.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's where I was taking it. Okay, destroy target non-black creatures unless. Okay, and
Right.
that's where I stopped. Yeah, but there's no comma there. So yeah,
Yeah. Right.
crazy. And that was all. Why did you bring that card up? Because you prefaced that
Yeah.
because of the
Yeah.
what else was going on
Right.
TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah. So, um, yeah. So on TikTok, we have a pretty popular post that was because of Mage Slayer, which,
Mhm.
uh, I mean, Mage Slayer, it does have a pretty unique ability, but it is like it's much more straightforward than Dead Ringers. Uh,
Oh yeah,
uh. So yeah, I mean, almost in a sense, it was like it was clear to the point where it's actually interesting. It's almost like the exact card where like it's easy to understand, but it's not that easy to understand. Only in that like if you posted like a lightning bolt and you were like, "What does this card do?" You know, people
yeah,
would be like, you
yeah,
know, "Get the fuck out of here!" Like it's fucking obvious.
yeah.
Uh, so it was like right on that line. So we just need to find every
Yeah.
card ever made that's like slightly confusing, and yeah, our content will just explode.
Yeah.
Easy as
Well,
that.
what'd you say, Mike?
I just said it's as easy as that.
That's right. Yeah. Well, and we got good comments on it. I mean, we only had one snippy answer, and then someone jumped all over him, which I thought was hilarious. It's like somebody was being snippy, and then another guy jumped on him for being snippy,
Yeah, yeah.
which is, and that was good. And right now, I know I've already said it once, but we are currently 901 on followers on TikTok. And if anyone's from TikTok watching this, thank you. We appreciate you, and subscribe to our YouTube, please.
Mm,
Pretty please.
yeah. Uh, I don't know if anyone listening cares at all, but just to put it out there, I'm sort of the quote unquote head of Twitter, and Keith is quote unquote the head of TikTok. Not that whatever. I mean, obviously we're all just in this together because
Yeah.
whatever. But I yeah. I mean, I just whatever. I just post dumb shit on Twitter, and Keith puts stuff on TikTok. So that's
Yeah.
sort of the way we split up the whatever responsibilities.
Yeah. And some of my stuff isn't brilliant, so yeah, I think I'm putting on some dumb stuff
Yeah.
too.
Well, I mean, you just gotta experiment and see what works and what doesn't. Uh,
Mhm.
like I guess one example on Twitter, and I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this to call anybody out by any means. I mean, I've done it too, but it's uh, like it seems like everybody. No, I take that back. A lot of people just like ask questions that are like they're like obviously just like layups to like try and get comments. Like uh uh I don't like one example is like somebody had like what's your favorite like action movie star or something, and it's like it just seems like without any like context or anything, it's just like it just seems like they're just asking it to get comments. Like they're not
Right.
actually asking it like, "Hey, I actually want to know like what your favorite action movie star is," you know? So I guess my point is I feel like that like getting like posting something that people like actually like that there is actual like genuine intent in it, not just
Really?
like fishing for comments, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh yeah. So I guess my point is try, it's I understand like ultimately everyone like the goal of social media, and I'm a fucking idiot when it comes to this stuff, so really no one should be listening to me anyway. But uh like like obviously we post on Twitter to get attention for YouTube,
Right.
so it's not uh like our intentions are essentially to get attention, but it just seems like people uh I guess it's just like there has to be some thought and like genuine intentions put into it,
Yeah. I
and
think
then
so.
it gets like reciprocated, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does.
uh
I know what you're saying. It's like we're not putting out content to be. Well, I mean, we are drawing attention, but it's legitimate content. It's a great example is the Slayer, because we if anyone that's watching this saw the match that Dave put on Spell Table up in our YouTube, you'll see why that question came about. And I should have teased it to that, but yeah, that's why we put it out because there was a question about it. And believe me, if I put it on TikTok, if I have something that's tapped out that's like a 18 freaking 18 and it's going to do 18 damage the moment it taps, I'm not going to be happy about it.
oh yeah,
I'm not I'm
yeah,
not looking
definitely.
forward to that happening. You know what I mean? So, yeah, if I don't have a way to cook it or bounce it, then yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. But yeah, but the content that I understand what you're saying. We're not disingenuous, I guess is probably the way to put it, you know?
Right,
Not that those other people are, but it's
right.
yeah,
Well, I
there's
yeah, I mean, and again, I'm really not saying this to like call anybody out or anything. I mean, I've tried it too. It's like it's like so I see someone post like whatever like a layup magic question, like I don't know what's like just for an example, like someone posts like what's your favorite card. Like I
yeah,
don't I can't imagine the person posting that actually cares what like 5,000 Twitter people think their favorite cards are. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Uh So it's like I tried it too, and I don't know what I did specifically, but I'm like, well, I'll just post some questions and people like answer them, and I'll get a million followers. And it's like, well, no, obviously it actually doesn't work that way at all. So,
I wish it did. course we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, that's what we're talking about. The commander community on TikTok seems huge. They seem really. A lot of guys post up some hilarious content and love it. And then a lot of guys are working. They're ripping ships and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just
Mm-hmm.
it's unusual. I mean, it's a lot different than Twitter. You know what I mean? It's a little. I'm still getting used to it.
Yeah. Well, actually, speaking of which, like, what is like, I haven't been on TikTok enough, so maybe you can like help me out. I don't know if Mike's been on it much, but
No.
what kind of stuff is there? Like it my impression of it, like it's like mainly like funny stuff. Is there like
Yeah,
gameplay? Is there like box openings?
yeah. It has. There's a few guys that stream uh, arena on it, and then and there are box openings. Like one of the Hyrule who was in our Discord, he unboxed Secret Lair. And I don't know if you pulled that video out, but they were pringled. They're like, where's my camera?
Oh
They're
yeah.
pringled. Yeah, yeah. And I would have been so mad. But anyway,
Yeah.
so yeah, but they have people that do things like that, people that play, and then like there's this one guy, and I can't think of his name, but he loves dinosaurs, Commander Dinosaurs and Slivers. That's his two
Mm,
that he always talks about. But he posts some hilarious content, and then they do um, you know, pods where they show, yeah, I'm a sliver player, I'm a dino player, I'm a whatever, soldier, human, whatever. It's pretty good. I mean, and then there's hilarious content on there too. But yeah, it's and they're all snippets of videos. I think if I do a 60-second video, it's too long. It's 15 seconds is usually what I do. So.
right. But you could in theory put a like an hour-long video on there, or does that not work?
No, I don't think we can do that long, but I know you can stream. Once we hit 1,000, we can stream on there. Yeah, but I
Right.
think for posting, I have to look. I think I don't know. I know 60 minutes, 60 seconds is the longest I've went. I know there's one other selection after that.
Mm,
I'd have to pull it up on my phone. I don't want to
right.
mess with it right now.
Yeah.
It's my camera.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure ultimately the idea is to have it like as short and as good as possible.
Yeah, and as much information. One guy, I don't even know who it was, put up a great little piece about content creation, and they said document. So I started recently just trying to get as much information in there in as short as time as possible because people, if they don't see anything they like, they're just going to swipe up. So,
Right. Yeah.
so
This is unrelated, but it's awfully sneaky of TikTok to make the back button like not work. Like you have to hit it twice to actually like leave the app. Because like even
yeah,
in
but
like the 5 times I've used it, probably like 3 of the times I hit the back button and I was like, well, I'll just stay for another second,
yeah,
you know?
yeah. But you know what I've noticed about TikTok is when you hit the back button, it brings up something magic related.
Yeah, that one last little goodie that keep you hooked.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that guy's opening up some packs,
Yeah, yeah.
and then
Oh,
it's
I know
crazy.
that card.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah,
it's
definitely.
like if they can't, they throw that. They're like, oh, he's leaving. Throw the content at him that he wants. We know what he likes, but they
Yeah,
try to get you what you don't like. So
yeah, yeah. I'm sure they have it extremely well figured out.
oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um. All right. So what's on the? I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna be really pointless because I can't look them up right this second. But uh, did you guys have any uh the logos I made? it was like a week or two ago. Did you guys actually like any of those? Like them to the point that we should replace our logo? And you can be
Which one?
honest, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, which one did I like? I liked one of them.
Yeah, you said there were a couple in there, but
Yeah, we're gonna be honest with you while streaming.
yeah,
They all suck. They're all garbage.
Yeah, we don't
But,
hold back any punches on Manic Vandal podcasts.
Yeah, my camera's moving because I'm scrolling my phone.
Yeah, it takes me so long to set this fucking thing up. I don't even want to touch it because it'll take me another 20 minutes to.
Yeah, I know. You sent it to the group chat, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to pull up.
Yeah,
But I did. I mean, let's see. Remind us what they were. Did you look at them,
Shit.
Mike?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
I have them up.
Oh,
you
you
do?
do?
Oh,
Yeah.
can you? If it's not too much of a pain in the ass, can you send it to Discord so we can look them up? Like put it in the chat.
Okay.
In this room? Will it show up in the do the OG room, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know when I originally made our current logo, it seemed like the consensus was it was nice because it was like simple.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine,
Plain.
and I'm not fishing to change it. I was just wondering if.
They should be in there.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, the only one on the first page I liked was the flaming mic.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to get stuff that was like fitting for the name, I guess.
Yeah. And I think the vampire one. I didn't even say that one, but yeah, I like that one. The bull in the middle, the banana, and the one underneath the vampire.
Okay.
The Spartan.
Mike, do you have a do you like any of these enough where you think we should change it?
I think the mic. I mean, I like the microphone concept. I think that one's kind of fun. So, I mean, if I had to pick one out of all of them, it would be that one. I mean, I'm not necessarily in love with it.
All right, so you don't like them.
No, I like that one. I like that one the most. No, I don't dislike them. I mean, I like that one the most.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, I think that one's the most memorable. I'm more on the fun side of everything, so that one and the banana are really my favorite. So.
Yeah, we like fun.
Yeah.
Fun times.
I like the.
Yeah, we're either fun and jovial or like flipping out.
Yeah.
And there's basically no in between.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna say something. I'm not gonna say it.
All right. Well, yeah, you can.
Yeah. If I stop, then yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh. Yeah. But I like those two. You know, I guess
Okay.
the flame of light though, I think is pretty cool. So.
But like theoretically, would you want to change to that? And I'm really just asking.
Yeah, no pressure. Yeah, no, I mean,
I mean, I guess just from what I'm hearing, and it's fine. I mean, it sounds like you guys don't really want to change it.
I don't even know what the original one is.
It's like the MV, and it's like, and it's like purple. It's like sort of like sleek, elegant looking MV.
It's like block. Well, they're not block letters. it's just MV and they're
Yeah, I mean, if
right angles, I guess would be the
Oh,
technical.
yeah.
uh,
Well, wait, did you make these yourself?
oh no, I just got them on some like logo generator thing.
Oh, well, let's keep it to the custom work.
Well, technically that one wasn't custom either. That one was from like Adobe logo maker.
Oh, well then let's change it to the microphone and then we'll change it again next time.
I have an idea. We can do a fan poll for our 5 listeners.
There we go.
And
Yeah, there we go.
actually I'll be genuine about this. If we get what should we make the bet? Like 10, if we get 10 people in a YouTube comment, we can do a YouTube poll, right?
Yeah, we
We've
could
been
do a
meaning to do
YouTube
one
poll.
anyway. So
Yeah.
so what should we make the number, like 10, 20?
Yeah.
Like
We
20
I
I
votes.
think
mean,
10.
If we get 10 votes on to change it to the hot mic, we'll change it.
all right.
Is that fair?
It's fair.
Yeah.
All right. It's official. Now see, if you post like that clip it on TikTok, do you think we'll like go way past it, or do you think people will just be like, "Yeah, fuck that, I don't care"?
Yeah. I don't know. We can just try it and see. I've got it on my phone so I can trim it and clip it and I can
Yeah,
put it on there. Yeah.
yeah. Well, yeah, we'll do it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that works for me.
damn right.
Well, you send when you get the thumbnail for the poll, I'll put it on TikTok.
Okay. Yeah, I'll make a note now just so I don't forget.
Look at us just creating content on top of content here.
Yeah. Yeah, the content never ends.
That's right.
Uh,
It's like Rodney Dangerfield. We got material.
yeah. Yeah, before you know it, this will just be a stand-up comedy podcast. Um,
I hope so.
I only really looked those up at all because I made that intro. Which, Keith, I know you sort of said you like it, and I mean it's definitely better than nothing, but I just feel like it's not like it feels like not Manic Vandally,
Yeah.
which is a shame. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how to do like real video work, but
Well, I mean, we could go to Fiverr and they could make us something. I don't
yeah.
know what they would charge.
I mean, from the very little I know, apparently you can get shit for like really cheap.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, all you have to I mean, they don't charge us to do something for us, do they? I mean, we until we buy, right?
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah, I'd imagine that well, no, we may have to commission them and then they create options for us. Who knows?
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the only thing I do know, which is not much, is apparently a lot of 40K people use Fiverr to get their shit painted.
Yeah.
And apparently
Yeah.
it's like really cheap. Like it can be really cheap, I should say.
Yeah.
So, I'll make a little note to look into that.
Yeah. And I mean, we could share the cost. I mean,
Yeah.
it won't be, I don't think it'll be that much. And if we get something a little custom, then nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mike?
I love it all. I think you guys gotta follow your instinct.
Oh, there you go. Sage advice there.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
what I try to do.
Yeah. So if you were a D&D player, what would you be?
I would be I feel like I always wanted to be a paladin.
That's what I wanted to be, a tank. I wanted to be a tank. Yeah.
I'll be whatever Drist is, but
Yeah.
not the magic card version of Drist, because that's garbage.
Wait, what's Drist? I'm gonna have to look that up.
I have to look it up too.
Well, he was like the main guy in Forgotten Realms. Like he was the Menzo Baranzan guy from that computer game. He was a ranger.
Wait. Oh, you know, it's funny that Drizzt Do Erden.
Yeah.
Drizzt Do'Urden. Yeah, that's a good character too. Yeah.
I always thought that was like a flying like cat thing.
Oh, you did?
I didn't realize that there was like a guy in front of that thing in the back.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a
Here.
six-legged like flying cat.
Oh, okay. I see Drizzt. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, he used to be cooler, but
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like the card was a letdown for me. I was hoping it was going to be a much
Oh,
cooler card.
yeah. See, like Drizzt, they haven't printed him in Magic, but he would have to be. I mean, double swords, elf, um, just the Blade Master. It'd be
Yeah.
yeah. I liked him.
Uh sorry, I hate to segue from this, but uh Mike, I don't know if you know, but apparently they're making a Warhammer 40K Magic set in like a year or two or something.
Huh.
Yeah, I heard about that. That either could be the coolest thing ever or the worst thing ever.
Yeah. I I don't know. Like 40, like a Space Marine, like Boros card or something.
Oh.
See, it seems a little off to me. As much as I like both uh games, that just seems a little too much. Like if it was like old Warhammer, I feel like that would fit perfectly.
Well, this set's supposed to come out third quarter of 2022.
Oh, this year.
Yeah, so I guess they have it all figured out already.
But I don't actually know if it's like a real set though.
Well, based on the D&D, yeah, I don't know. I mean, there was like so like what was there? There was like the like Godzilla Ikoria cards, and they were like official cards, but they were like alternates for the most part.
It
Yeah,
sounds like
Mechagodzilla.
these are commander decks.
Oh, interesting. So so what's going to be the card that's like has to get banned, like the Dreadnought, the Bloodthirster?
Probably the multi-melta.
Yeah, equipment that gives you like +10/+0 trample. It's like 1 mana.
Oh, that'd be
Probably.
nice.
Um,
It'd be cooler if it was like a real set, because I would play that a lot.
yeah, I mean, if it was a real, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but it might be scary. I mean,
'Cause
Yeah.
it sounds like the third quarter set is a Dominaria set again.
Oh, back to Dominaria.
Yep.
is Richie G making that set?
Maybe. I have to call him.
Yeah, yeah. Mr. Garfield, Manic Vandal podcast here. Are you making Dominaria?
Yeah.
Oh, you are. All right, good. All right, bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Well,
is.
you have to lead in. We're 2/3 of us are from your home state or something.
He's from. Oh yeah, didn't he go to like UPenn or something?
Well, that's where he created the game.
Hmm.
He used the college students as the test, his test pod.
Well, they didn't test very well because they they thought dual lands were like okay, and ancestral recall was like balanced with the white card that like gave somebody 3 life.
Yeah, yeah. And the Usra's glasses was good. Oh,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, who is the poor guy that got the white 3, like the white card? Like who got ancestral recall and then who got the white thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, healing salve.
Yeah, healing salve. That's it. Get your salve on, baby.
Yeah.
And the Black Lotus. Well, think about that.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd take the salve. You have that Lotus card. Yeah.
yeah, I want to gain 3 life
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah, okay, I cast lightning bolt. Nope, I have healing salve. Doesn't do anything. I win.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my
yeah. I
gosh.
just won.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So
It's
good.
hilarious. It is.
Yeah, I don't know how we got to that.
But anyway, it all started with Dominaria, right?
Oh,
Dominara, everybody said.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, upcoming sets. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to have our big Kamigawa spoiler season extravaganza.
Yes.
Yeah,
Do you
what?
think they're
Yeah, are they gonna give us a spoiler card?
Mike, I'm waiting on the invitation for all the, the sets so we can get in and build decks. I haven't streamed a couple days early. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what we
Well,
should do, which you guys might not think this is funny, but I think it's sort of funny. If we did like a fake spoiler card that was just like absurd.
No, I like it.
we could
Who's
be
going to draw it
banned.
up?
Well, we should like intentionally make it look stupid to like
Yeah, because it's Kamigawa Neon, right? Neon Dynasty.
Yeah. I was gonna like try and draw one quick, but it was actually gonna take too long, so I give up. But yeah, we should do something like that. Just like make some like stupid janky ass looking card.
Yeah.
Be like, thanks Wizards for letting us spoil this.
Yeah.
I don't know if they get like butt hurt if we did that, but I think if we make it like intentionally stupid enough.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it'd be all right, don't you?
Yeah, it'll work.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean I think it's fine. But yeah, well we'll have to come up with something.
Yeah. So,
I
are
mean I
we
know
ready
everyone's
for? Huh?
Oh, I was just gonna say, everyone's talking about that. I don't know if it's for like standard or not, but the one card is Kamigawa Planeswalker. He's like the ninja dude. He like
Oh, Kato Suzuki?
yeah. Uh,
Yes. Let me pull him up here.
yeah. So just for wait, this isn't it. I think there's another one.
Are
It
you
like
talking about the red black guy?
The blue
no,
black, the blue black ninja guy.
yeah, but
That's Kato. Is it Kato Suzuki? He's a legendary planeswalker, Kato.
the only thing I know is he has an ability where any creature can get ninjutsu. Maybe he's not a planeswalker. Is he a
Oh,
Oh,
that's the
he
rare
yeah,
creature.
yeah, he's a creature, sorry.
Creature, yeah. I just thought we could make a spoof card in our planeswalker could be Kato Caitlin.
Yeah.
That we might have to have a license for that to use his name.
Yeah.
Oh, he probably loves giving his name out.
Yeah.
Anytime
Yeah,
he's
yeah, he probably
yeah.
does.
Yeah. Some random podcast is making jokes about me. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, how much money?
Oh Lord. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, we couldn't spoof him. Kato.
Yeah, let's get him in here.
Yeah.
Maybe
It would.
maybe he plays Magic.
He might.
Yeah.
I mean,
He probably does.
he probably does, or D&D or something.
Yeah.
What if he was really brokey and we didn't know it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the one thing I didn't realize is that one baseball player, Hunter Pence. He plays Magic and he like streams now occasionally.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a football player who's evidently huge in Commander. I can't, because his decks got stolen. And
Oh yeah, that was like
Oh.
a Seahawks player. I remember. I mean, he's probably not in the league anymore. I'm sure his coaches, when he was getting ready for a playoff game, didn't like that he was like trying to like, you know, make his sideboard.
Yeah, you see him on the sideline and he's like looking at his cards.
Yeah, oh, I'm just sideboarding.
And then when he goes to play, he just like puts them in his pants.
Yeah, because he doesn't
Yeah.
want them stolen.
yeah,
They're all like
Cassius
wet and
March.
sweaty.
That was his name. Cassius March. Marsh.
Oh,
And
that name sounds kind of familiar.
Right.
and
Sorry, I think you just is he the guy that's like the kicker for the Vikings, or is that someone else?
no,
No, I
he
feel like he
was
was like a tight end or a linebacker or something. Oh, he
He's the
plays.
Jaguars defensive end. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
It looks like he's on the Bears now. Oh, he looks like one of these players. He's been on like 6 teams in the last year.
He's still there though. You know.
Yeah, he's younger than I thought. See, when he was on the Seahawks, he was like a rookie, so that makes sense.
Yeah. But he had all his decks stolen. I mean, he probably had the money to replace them, but that's not the point of it. You know.
Oh
I wonder
yeah.
if he. I wonder if he even had deck lists on them. You know.
Nah, hopefully he had his playbook though.
Yeah.
That name sounds like a magic card, Cassius Marsh.
Yeah. $20,000 of magic cards stolen. That's what it was.
That's brutal.
And the
Yeah.
final twist is that I'm the one who has all the cards now.
There you go. Okay, so he had a legacy elf and goblin deck, modern affinity, standard WR vehicles, modern UR walkers, Abzan company Jund, and UW planeswalkers. Oh,
Yikes.
planes control. Yeah.
It's a lot of deck.
Yeah, if he had a legacy deck, I mean that's like what, at least like 2,000, like at least 2,000 right there.
Yeah, a legacy goblin and a legacy elf deck.
I feel like for some reason I feel like elves are more expensive. I don't know why. I'm looking it up
Probably.
quick.
I wonder when Pete Carroll, when he released them, if he was like, I need your playbook and I need your trade binder.
Yeah. Yeah. So evidently Wizards sent him a care package. I wonder what they sent him. He didn't show what it was. He just tweeted it.
It was probably just it was probably a box and then with like a lot of packaging. And then there was like a tiny sheet that just said, sorry, you're still cut.
What they
uh,
did they send him a sheet of cards that were cut in half? Is that what they did?
No, just like another like cut letter.
my gosh.
Hey Keith, I know you're still mourning over your sold Gaia's Cradle,
Yeah, I
but
am.
but I'm looking at Legacy Elves right now, and guess what card is by far the most expensive in that deck?
What? Let's say Gaia's Cradle.
Yeah.
Is it what is it? 600?
No, they're like 1,000 each. Like the whole deck is $6,000, and that card alone accounts for 4,000 of it.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Oh, but
Yeah.
that's only the price for the Gaia's cradles that were pooped on. A clean one is actually
Yeah,
50
mine was
grand.
clean. Mine was clean. I take care of my cards as much as I can. Saying that, I got a meteorite that my son left in his car that's got a place missing out of the face of the card, but I'm not buying another one. I'll use it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
I'll,
mean,
I'll sleeve it and use it. I don't care. Yeah.
oh yeah,
I
I
like
mean, fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah. The text isn't torn up. It's just a picture. So
yeah.
yeah, that sucks. Dave, thanks for telling me that. Yeah, I'm thinking my Sliver Queen, I think I sold her too. I don't even want to know how much she is.
Uh,
I'm gonna guess that one's more in like a reasonable
oh
price
yeah.
range, right? Like
Wow.
three
No,
three
what?
hundred.
It's a lot more than I thought it'd be. But Mike's actually really close. Yeah, it's like 300.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
have a heavily played one's 200.
Oh, yes.
It's probably because
Yeah,
that's like, I mean, that's what. So that's a commander, right? Because legendary.
yeah. It is.
Oh, so
Yes,
yeah, that's probably like the quintessential commander card.
it is for Sliver deck. Yeah, I was hoping when I found my slivers I had her, but I don't.
Dang it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, it sucks, but it's like one of those fucking deals where it's like everyone sits around and talks about how they should have invested in Amazon 20 years ago. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, it's like if we knew what we knew now, like obviously we would do things much differently, but
Yes.
I mean, it's like when you sold that thing, you didn't know like 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 if you decided to keep it, Magic would have just reprinted it a billion times and then it would be like a $40 card.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. And then um, Commander wasn't even a thing when I sold those cards.
right. Yeah. Um yeah.
See here. So are any of the shadow? Oh well, here we can look at that. Hmm. But anyway, all right. We're just all
Yeah,
yeah. We went on a tangent, didn't we?
we're like literally not on topic at all, which is fine. I mean, who cares? Uh
We
uh
do we
I'm
do have to put up the poll though. That's
yeah. Yeah, let me just make sure I have notes of that. Okay, yeah, I do have notes of that. Um
and we're going to check on Fiverr.
yeah.
What do you think? And maybe Mike will have more of an opinion on that. Do you think we should like do a teaser um, of someone dying in the match play, and you know what I mean, like a highlight in the beginning of the
Mm,
video?
yeah.
Maybe draw someone
We
in.
probably should. Um
Oh,
like
when I top deck my Ava Brook caretaker,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
and I stared deep into the camera's eyes because I won. Yeah, we need teasers.
Yeah, yeah, we do. Yeah, we need a yeah.
uh yeah.
I love it.
I'm definitely fine with that. The only thing I would say, and this is like sort of like behind the scenes stuff, but whatever. No one's listening anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. Uh, but like, uh, I guess what I'll just say is it would be I can do them pretty easily if you guys know when the teaser part is, if that makes
Hmm.
sense.
Yeah. So
Spoilers,
to
you mean?
know when, like, close to the minute or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, like yeah, just like say, oh well, at minute 55, I top deck up my 10th land in a row. Make that the highlight.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Which I had a match where I did that. So there you go.
Yeah. Well, Mike has many a fine match. Uh
Yeah, everything's a teaser for me.
It is. You're a teaser reel, buddy. It's what
yeah.
you are.
Yep. Yeah.
Um
Well,
Are
oh,
we
go
gonna
ahead.
segue? Come on,
yeah,
Mike. Take over.
I'll know when I have my teaser moments.
Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna start keeping track of them now.
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna work out for everybody.
Yeah. But no, I mean I know we're just like fucking around, but no, I do agree that those would be helpful. Like
Yeah.
I know they're like they're not like like a very standard thing, but they're definitely used a lot, and I think they'd probably be good
Yeah.
for uh like definitely for the gameplay videos. Uh like I guess on podcasts there aren't like teaser clips too often. Not to say that we couldn't have one or shouldn't have one.
Right.
Um so yeah.
High to low. All right. Yeah. So we could do that, and then so we'll work on that.
Yeah.
Earthcraft. I sold my Earthcraft too. I think that was $200 card.
You probably stop looking up stuff, you'll just get like sad.
I still have my Eldamari though. $80. Ancient Tomb. I think I sold that. Jet Medallion. I don't think I owned one of those. I think I have a Grindstone still. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna quit looking up stuff. So I was wondering how the shadow creatures are doing.
Right.
Shadow is it's not a bad little deck either. I don't think. So,
Were you gonna make a commander deck or something else
yeah,
deck?
yeah, I was gonna do a commander. I'm working on a commander, so don't know what I'm gonna do. I've got so much black in there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't know. I'm
Um
gonna go through my artifacts and see what I have, and then we'll start from there.
yeah.
So I have pulled out all my rocks. So I've done that much so far.
When you say rocks, you mean like mana rocks?
Yeah, many rocks. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Um
thought I had a soul ring, like a torn up soul ring that I didn't sell. I can't find, haven't found it yet. So still
yeah.
looking
Well,
for it.
I don't think those are that expensive. I mean that's an example of a card that they just reprinted into the dirt.
Yeah. Well,
So,
yeah, that's good.
um yeah,
Yeah, I think I have to
our
play you
man.
somehow.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I said I got to play you somehow. That's all.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean I think my setup is pretty much like ready to go. And I do have the one deck ready. So yeah, whenever you're ready, yeah, we can do it.
Cool.
Um, yeah, I like very briefly was on spell table. It's actually really nice how they have it set up. Uh, like it's super easy to use and it like uh like like you can like hover the cards and it like displays them for you, so you don't have to like try and read them like over the
Really?
screen. Yeah, I guess sometimes it doesn't like pick them up, but uh, like it seems better than I thought. Like I sort of pictured it just being like basically like 4 webcams tied together, but no, it's definitely more than that. So
Oh, well, that's good.
yeah.
Oh, so you play in a pod against 3 other people.
Well, I only fucked around with it once, so I think once I make this deck, I'll really give it a shot. But this is gonna sound weird, but I want a deck that's like intentionally like really shitty.
Mm,
Because I would rather walk in with a underpowered deck instead of an overpowered deck.
yeah. Well,
Just
I'll
like
build it for you if that's what you want.
yeah. Well, no, I mean I think
I thought you were making a Earl the Mist Stalker commander deck.
a what? Urus?
Earl.
Earl?
Yeah.
Wait, what's that? Earl?
I feel like Earl is always in the top tier commander decks. He has hexproof, and he gets +2/+2 for each aura attached to it, and he's a
Oh my
5/5.
gosh.
Wait, sorry, what's his name? I'm like confused.
Ural, URIL. I wonder if we have that card.
Mist
Probably.
Stalker.
Oh, interesting.
I don't
It's a
think I do
Naya
have it.
one.
I feel like I would know if we had that card.
Oh yeah, you probably would.
I feel like we don't.
Oh.
That's nice though.
Spells or abilities. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I feel like that's always like. I mean, maybe
Mm.
it's not anymore, but I remember it used to be.
Well, let me check out.
Oh well, here's the whole deck, Dave, for $150. Just buy it.
Earl.
Yeah, Mist Stalker, Naya, or enchantment deck, pre-built, $150.
I heard that that's one of the ones that people, when they see it, they get mad. You're not supposed to use it.
Um, for what it's worth, and I don't know shit about it, but it's in the mid power.
Really?
I
Well,
I
this
have
was back in the day.
I have a feeling because I have that Omnath Locus of Mana, and I feel like this guy sort of has the same problem where board wipes just hit him.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because like even if he has indestructible, you know, he like Cyclonic Rift gets rid of him. Also I guess you don't like draw cards off of him
Mm.
like
Yeah.
when you play auras. But like it definitely looks like you know, if you catch someone with their pants down, they don't draw the right shit, you know, you're just like fucked. So
Oh well, they're running Tiana, ship's caretaker, in the deck, and it says whenever aura equipment you control is put in a graveyard from the battlefield, you may return that card to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. So you get everything back if they wipe you.
right.
Oh, then there's Mesa Enchantress. Lets you draw. It'd be a cool deck to play. It's only $150. Would my wife know if I bought it? I might have to ship it to the factory.
Yeah.
Just pick it up there. Oh my god.
I actually did do that once.
Yeah.
I just had cards shipped to the office.
Yeah.
I forget why. I don't think there was like a real point.
Just so they weren't sitting outside.
You didn't want me to get my hands on them.
That's what it was. That's what it was. You're like, what's this flat package for Dave?
Yeah.
What is this, Black Lotus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
let me,
I'm gonna eat some hot dogs over this Black Lotus card.
Yeah.
yeah,
It
let me
never
put my
came.
wings away.
Yeah. Let me lick my fingers before I touch it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a napkin.
Oh, this card'll do just fine.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
hey
Yeah.
Dave, I saw your Black Lotus. I took it out and I gave it the wing test. I dipped it in buffalo sauce and I checked to see if it would still taste like a hot wing.
yeah. Yeah, but don't worry, I washed the card off for you. It's all fine now.
Yeah, I think it's in the toilet now.
That is not bad, I'm telling you. $150, man, for that deck. It's on eBay. Who is that seller? I'm gonna have to save him because he probably builds EDH decks. Oh yeah, here's a Bruno Light of Alabaster deck. I don't know.
I guess the nice thing about if you did build that Earl deck, a lot of the cards would like easily be used elsewhere
Mm-hmm.
because it's just like a bunch of like the enchantment cards that you would use everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a Timna the Weaver and Thrasios Triton Hero commander deck.
Are those like the busted cards, if I remember right?
Yeah. I'm gonna make a Kenrith the Return King deck.
Oh, that would suck.
Do you guys know? I guess Keith, you might have been playing. I know I wasn't. I don't know if Mike was. The Cody Vociferous Codex
Mm-mm. No, I know I know the card, but
from
no, I wasn't.
Strixhaven. Apparently, that's like an incredible commander or something. It's one of those things where it's like just looking at it. I don't know. I'm like just confused.
What
I
is
mean,
it called? The Codex.
Cody, Codie.
Vociferous Codex.
Yeah. You can't cast permanent spells. You can pay 4, tap, and then you add 1 of each color. When you cast your next spell this turn, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile an instant or sorcery with lesser mana value.
I
Lesser,
played against this, I think.
wait, lesser mana value than what?
Then
Oh,
the spell you
right,
cast.
yeah. Yeah, I can't read. Uh, put
So that's
each.
a good commander. It's only $1.19, $1.20 for that thing.
Yeah. Cody. Hello? Oh, there.
Yeah, we went sideways. We're looking up cards.
Yeah. Uh,
I'm enjoying it. It's fun.
yeah. I mean, this
So
happens literally every single podcast.
I know we trail off. So back to spell table. What do I do? Do I just need to create an account there? Is it free?
Um, see here. Uh, I don't remember making an account unless it's
Oh,
just tied
really?
into my Wizards thing.
Yes, wizards.com. Yeah. There's a login. What do I log in as? Oh, I guess my
Yeah, that's weird. I didn't actually log in, so I guess it just has it. I guess it just has it saved.
yeah.
Although that's weird because I don't know. Whatever. Test game.
Oh, Cody Vociferous Codex. Yeah, when I was playing Alchemy, this card kept showing up.
Yeah. Oh, it's showing up in alchemy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I can get right in there. So what do I do?
Uh,
I just I
well,
can use my I can use my droid cam for this, right?
yeah, I would probably say you want to get the upgrade. Uh,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, I mean, yeah,
Can,
it's pretty easy actually.
can you send me a picture of your holder? Can I build that out of PVC?
Oh, so uh, I just have a second. I have it's called a gooseneck phone mount.
Hmm.
Uh, I'll just take it off.
No, you're fine. I can look it
Uh,
up.
yeah, I mean it's just like a thing. It's just like a rigid, like malleable, like tube that with like a mount on the
Oh,
end of
okay.
it.
Yeah, I see it.
Um, yeah, so I just have it hooked up to my monitor, uh, and it just like curls over the screen, like onto the mat right here.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, you definitely can make something, but I don't really have like the tubing or pipe or whatever.
Yeah, no, I thought because I've seen people that have these big things that arch up and go flat,
Right.
and they have it over their table. I thought that's what you had. So,
Hmm. No. No, I figured if I tried that, it would take me like 3 whole fucking days, and it like still
yeah,
wouldn't be like good.
yeah, but that's fine. That gooseneck thing, it's not much.
Oh yeah,
You just clamp it to your table and hold it over it. That's fine.
yeah.
It's not bad.
Mm-hmm. Cody.
I'm sure that Cody card has some weird way of like being broken, but I just can't like wrap my head around it. I mean, I guess the idea is you I don't know. I mean, maybe is that thing that much value? Like getting to play an extra turn or extra spell every turn?
Well, it seems like kind of like the way Cascade works. It probably kind of works the same way, where you probably just build your deck so like you cast some spell, and then you kind of know what spell is gonna show up.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you cast something where you can like scry, you can do it a little better. Uh, I don't know.
I don't either. Cody, what's it called? Oh, there it is.
I mean, I'm looking at like the popular cards in the deck. Oh, so there are creatures in the deck apparently. Like it has like Thassa's Oracle, Simeon Spirit Guide, uh, like token generation stuff. Uh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm confused, but apparently it's really good.
They say it's good or bad. Huge payoff. Oh, there's deck tech for it. I'll check that out. But
Yeah.
that's yeah, EDH. Okay. Yeah, so someone put it up on YouTube. I'll check that out. See how it works.
Yeah.
Someone says janky commander deck. Hey, it's up my alley.
Well, yeah, I mean it's not fun just having the same deck as everyone else.
It's not. It's really I mean, yeah. I mean, white weenie and mono green and is it is really it. So
Yeah.
just get tired of seeing it and playing against it.
Oh yeah.
It'll change soon though, because we're gonna have some ninjutsu up in here.
Oh yeah, yeah, can't wait for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I ninjutsu into my Hullbreaker behemoth. You lose the game.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, don't try to bounce it. I'll just bounce that spell back in your hand and everything you have on the board. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it'll be like Grixis ninjutsu, where like they only splash for blacks for that creature.
Yeah. See, I was so excited when it would have been one of my clips where I was playing against it was a Izzet deck and he had whole breacher in there and he laid it on the board because he needed a blocker. He did it during my attack and I had an exile, whatever that black white exile target permanent. Yeah, I loved it. And he couldn't do anything. That was the game. I was so excited. It was kind of, when you go back and look at it, it's like it's kind of anticlimactic, but just to beat that deck, just yeah, it was gratifying. Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that card. Hullbreaker sucks.
Um,
Um,
can you cast this? Wait, sorry, what did you cast to get rid of this?
Oh, what is that thing called?
Vanishing Verse.
Yeah, Vanishing Verse. Thank you, Mike.
Yep.
Oh, Vanishing Verse. I got you.
Yeah, Vanishing Verse. And it just gets rid of it right away. And they were tapped out, so they couldn't respond. So it's a perfect
Oh,
situation.
yeah, I got you.
So they
Yeah,
put it down and tapped out because that was their only option to try and get one more turn.
right. Don't.
A nasty
Yeah.
card.
Yeah,
And
I don't know. I don't care for cards like these because
I
this
don't know.
card is like that card Mike likes a lot. Dream Trawler.
Oh, I hate the Dream Trawler.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Can't stand that fucking card.
Yeah. What is it? There's one trick to get that. Well, you can make them sack it. What's the other way to get rid of Dream Trawler? Board wipe?
It gets indestructible, right? Or is it only hexproof?
Proof. Yeah, I think it's just hexproof.
Yeah. So board wipe. That's
Yeah.
it.
But I don't play board wipe colors, so I just bitch about it when I can't do anything.
Yeah. I play board wipe colors. White, black. You have to. Or well, when I play the green too, no board wipe there, but yeah, especially when you have an army of white creatures coming at you, you need something. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
But yeah, I hated Dream Trawler. Oh,
Yeah. Well, the problem in that,
that's when I
yeah, like the problem in that set, as far as limited went, was that it was just that card, and then Kiora, Best the Sea God, were like the only two, like,
yeah that card
you couldn't handle them cards. I mean, Polukranos, I don't know if that card was ever in standard at all, but
wasn't.
yeah, like that card was pretty strong and limited. But I think Dream Trawler and Kiora, Best of Sea God, were on their own level.
Yeah, see, the only way I could get rid of them was I would use the Elsbeth ECD on it.
Oh
on
yeah,
the on the Kiora, and then the
yeah.
other thing was that's when I had that Yorian deck, and I'd use that. What was it, David? What was that 4-mana enchantment that made people sack a permanent every turn?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Doom Foretold.
yeah, Doom Foretold. That was the only way I could get. That's the only way I could come out of a Dream Trawler or the Kiora. That was it. And I had to have them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I didn't have them in my hand, I was done.
Yeah. I guess since we're in full reminiscing mode, I do appreciate Eldraine in that they at least made every deck ridiculous.
Yeah, they did.
So
They did. Yeah, I mean, mono red. I mean, everything was good, wasn't it? I mean,
yeah, I feel like mono red was like just quite not good enough.
yeah.
Uh, but no, it was still good. I mean, you could still definitely like rank up with it.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I
so,
don't
some
get the. Go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say somebody put out a video. It might have been the Tulare Community College guy, I think. Uh,
Yeah, he's a trip.
oh yeah, yeah, I love that guy. He I think it was him. Whatever. No one's listening anyway, but I don't want to like speak for him. But he put out a video recently that uh like what sets are better, like sets where everything's broken or sets where that are like what's better, like an uninteresting set or like a stupid broken set.
Mm.
Like I guess a comparison could be like what was better, quote unquote, like Ixalan or Eldraine.
Mm.
Well, you remember more from Eldraine because all the cards are more memorable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll say this too, that I don't know that they're not balancing cards at all right now, and they had to for Eldraine. You know what I mean? Which I don't know why Galvanic Iteration is not banned. I still don't. I haven't figured that one out. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, geez, I must have not played standard enough because I don't even like recognize that card.
That's that one where they
Yeah.
duplicate the next spell and it has flashback and they use it on the Epiphany. Sucks.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right.
You know. But then no, but they printed like two more copy spells. There's a red one and then there's a blue red one. I mean, I'm blown away. It's like, are you kidding me? Even if they got rid of iteration, they still have the other two to worry about. It's just, I don't know. I hate Izzet. That's why I hate Epiphany. The dragons I can handle better, but Epiphany just drives me crazy.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, and the part that's depressing, and I'm even further away from like standard and alchemy and all that shit now. But it's like the savior was supposed to be alchemy to come in and like fix all this, but it just like didn't at all.
Mm-mm. No,
The real.
it didn't. And Mike's the only one that's played alchemy. I haven't even tried it yet.
Yeah. A lot of the alchemy cards were in the cube, so I saw them in action more.
Oh, so you played Cube?
I didn't play any of it. I haven't really played that much in the last couple days, but I was watching a lot of the people because that decathlon finals was over the weekend.
The Trials of Hercules, yes.
Yeah, so but yeah, like that whatever that artifact was that we were talking about the last time, and then whatever that blue card is, like those two cards showed up a lot.
Right.
Or where they had access to those broken cards.
Yeah, I guess like you had to have like luckily unlike in standard or alchemy, I guess I should say, like you had to actually have some of the cards so you could use them. Like I think they were still good, and like if you prioritize like I don't exactly know how it works. I feel like you had to have the cards for you to be able to like pick those cards. I would like seek cards or pick them out of your spell book or something.
Yeah.
I could be wrong about that, but otherwise you would just be able to like pick whatever card. Like you would essentially have like a deck of like 13 more cards than somebody else does. So I'm assuming you had to draft them, but that's probably why they make them have like 15 cards in their spell book.
Yeah.
But
So
Yeah.
how'd that go? I mean, did it seem all broken to you, or when you were watching it?
yeah, I mean, well, you know, honestly, when I first started watching it, it seemed more broken than it. But then, like, you started seeing the same cards over and over, so it's like I like the power level. I feel like, I mean, like, you know, unlike normal limited, I mean, obviously every card kind of seems busted in its own way, but eventually there are like uncommons where like you weren't like even in the sets they were in, they weren't that great. But like, yeah, I don't know. I saw a bunch of different types of decks win too. Like apparently, like the easiest, the easiest decks to like sort of force were, I guess, like black or red, sort of like aggro or sack strategies.
Right.
But like I feel like I watched Sam Black when he was streaming, and he's probably like when it comes to just like one of the smartest people that play Magic. He's probably
Right.
up there. So like
Yeah,
he
he
always had
is.
like really fucking wacky decks, but like he just knows how to like use them. So like Croaking Counterpart, which was in Midnight Hunt, like that card, he had it like every time, and that card was like broken in this because you would just copy like insane stuff because they're always good targets. Like in Midnight Hunt, Croaking Counterpart was kind of bad because like most of the power level of the cards were pretty bad. But like in this
Right.
format,
Mm.
it was like super strong. Um,
Wait,
but
this
yeah, I saw. Yeah.
this is just a dumb question, but like that's a rare, but he had it in every deck. So like, what's like the rare distribution in like a pack?
Oh, well, honestly, I feel like most of the cards were rares. Like
Right.
the pack construction was probably like I think there were more rares than uncommons. And there were a lot of lands in the packs too, like like Sam Black again in one of whatever he did it 3 times, and I think he got 7-2 on his second try. But like he probably had like 10 special lands. Like most of them are dual lands, but a lot of them are like, you know, unique ones also.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the one guy DeFore that I watched, he was actually the one that I watched first, and he got it on his first try. He was like a green white aggro deck. So there was definitely like variety. I'm sure just like anything else, it was kind of dependent on like, um, you know, what cards you saw.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I kind of wanted. I mean, I guess like the regular cube is still up, but I don't really know if it's like worth bothering. But um, it's kind of hard for me to tell, like just looking at a pack in that and like seeing like what cards are the best.
Yeah.
Like, it seems kind of tough to me. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
So what would he do? I mean, this thing doesn't seem that good. So you use the Croaking Counterpart to do what? Just copy their best creature?
Well, I mean, you know, he does all sorts of weird stuff with like looping turns and like looping, making like, you know, infinite loops. Like just doing like weird stuff where like you would never like like notice it if you're just like glancing at cards. But you know, there's certain times where like if somebody has like a Tovolar's Huntmaster, you know, you would copy that, and then like or like there was a game where like he copied the backside of a Suspicious Stowaway, and because
Mm-hmm.
they don't flip, so he had like 3 unblockable guys. where like 2 of them would draw a card every turn, the other one, depending on if it was day or night. Just like all sorts of weird stuff like that.
Wow.
But I mean, it's flexible though, so it's like if there's like some sort of creature on the other side of the battlefield, you need to like mirror, just kind of like anything.
Death touch, whatever, flying. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Or a hole breaker. Or, hole breacher. Yeah.
Yeah, all sorts of things.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Mike were sort of talking about this, but it's like the level of like intelligence you need to like play cube is just like insane to me. Like trying to draft one set is like impossible enough. But then when you make it like literally like I don't know, 24 sets, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, that is.
So I can definitely see the appeal. Like if you've been playing for like 10 plus years and you're like fucking good.
Right, because that's where like the card evaluation at first glancing comes into play, where I still need to be told what cards are good. Like when all the cards are good, I don't know what card's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying there. That's a good point.
It's like like when you're drafting a normal limited set, it's like it's easy to tell if a rare is like busted compared to the rest of like a pack of commons. Where if it's like worth taking that or like a removal spell, like that's easier to tell. But like when every card has like a ton of, I mean, it's not something that you wouldn't be able to like read up on and figure out. Like if I was like, doing research on the cube and like, pick orders and all that type of thing, I would figure it out. But I feel like it's one of these like special events where it doesn't last that long, where,
Right.
trying to master something that doesn't really have time to be mastered without like, inherent knowledge seems pretty tough. So
it's kind of interesting because I'm pretty sure they on MTG Online they have that cube on all the time. I think because I feel like I see streamers do that like all the time, right?
Never.
well, there's definitely a cube on MTGO. I don't know if it's like the arena one, because I feel like the arena one is slightly based off the the sets that have been
Oh
on
yeah.
arena.
I
So
guess
I don't know if
I guess it's just
MTGO
vintage
has.
cube,
Yeah, I feel like it's vintage cube
right? I mean I guess my only
or
point is
modern. There's a Modern Horizons cube also.
mm,
That might be the one that is always on there. It could
right.
be vintage also.
Yeah. Interesting. I mean, it seems like that format. I mean, it seems like people would always play it, right? Like if they just had it up. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe not.
I feel like most people find cube drafting. There's a lot of people that like find that one to be the only interesting draft,
Right.
because it's like kind of permanent, unlike these it's almost like people that don't like playing standard. It's almost like
Yeah.
that's like the vintage or legacy version of limited. So I see the appeal. I mean, actually, the more we discuss it, the more I kind of want to try it now.
Yeah. Well, record it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
Should I take the Soul Ring, or should I take the basic mountain?
The mountain.
Yeah. Probably the mountain.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta ramp up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to get your ramp on, man.
Well, I guess this arena cube thing. I mean, obviously it's gold, not gems. I don't know if it matters too much, but I guess like you actually can like make gold on it. It's like 4,000 gold buy-in, and you can get 6,000 back. So I guess it's
So
not
you
like.
can go infinity.
Yeah, but you don't actually get cards either, so I feel like you don't really go infinity quite as well.
You know,
No, I think I'll just go regular infinity.
There you go.
All right, so I'm actually looking at the cardless now. Yeah, see, now that I'm looking at it, it's like it doesn't. Now it looks less intimidating than like the way I was picturing it this whole time. Huh.
I gotta say my goal for Kamigawa.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, it's actually like I actually kind of recognize more of the cards than I thought I was going to. Interesting. But either way, I was never going to play in the finals. Therefore, I was never going to like grind practicing the cube because of my 24 attempts of the new player deck debacle. So I was there. Yeah. I mean, I was surprised that I gave up, but then again, it was that terrible of an experience.
yeah.
Where like I would chuckle to myself for my trophy match. I was like, well, let's see what happens.
Oh
And then
my
I
gosh.
lost every single time. I couldn't believe it.
Oh my gosh.
It was so bad. Yeah, I guess I could see why people would say to force red and black. Because it does seem like red kind of has like nice card quality, but I guess everyone would try getting into it themselves, so
They got Swords to Plowshares in it.
yeah.
Wow. Manita.
I guess in just like a very general sense, red and black always has like the removal. Or like the
Mhm.
most like, straightforward removal.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. I mean,
I guess the pick one, pack one top card was Embercleave,
it's
which I thought was funny.
got Thassa in it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
Tezzeret's in it.
yeah, it seems kind of weird.
Oh, the Scarab God was in it.
Like you would take an Embercleave over all that stuff.
Yeah, I think so. Because I think red aggro is like the best archetype
Mm,
if it's open.
yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, you just like go
And
around all that shit.
yeah. Yeah, actually, there's not as yeah. Actually, it's kind of weird. I feel like because you notice the cards you don't know, so it makes it seem like there's more cards in it than you realize, but it's actually kind of a lot of familiar cards. But still,
Light.
figuring out how to like rank them seems impossible.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like lightning bolts in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like people would pass those.
Really?
Well, yeah,
What?
I mean, honestly, I feel like even in limited nowadays, like a lot of times, like if there's like a permanent that like say there's a permanent that like is a must answer, meaning it's permanently an answer on every turn that it exists. Like one for one removal isn't as powerful as it can be sometimes. Um, and I think Red had some like equivalent cards in the set too. Like I feel like Lava Coil's in it.
Rekindling Phoenix.
Yeah, there's Demon
Oh,
Bolt, there's Thundering Rebuke.
I
or
love that
brand.
card. Rekindling
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
That's a great card. Torbrand's in it. I mean, David, you should probably play this.
No, I don't have the
Old, yeah.
no, I don't have like the like the mindset for draft. Like
Yeah.
I just
See, go ahead.
like to me it just seems so like I don't know. Like I can't wrap my head around it at all. Like
Yeah, I can't either.
Well, actually, sorry, I don't want to cut you off, but Sam Black is actually cube drafting right now. Now, this isn't the finals anymore, obviously, but this was a deck that he drafted the day before the finals, and one of the cards that he said was one of the best, which is on the battlefield right now, is Faceless Agent. He picked a Gilded Goose over like a bunch of like crazy cards, which makes sense. Thraben Inspector people would pick incredibly highly, which I thought was weird. But obviously you want like a super strong curve. Like you wanted 1-drops in this, like no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Sorry, I didn't want to cut you off.
No, it's fine. I mean,
and then like Dragon Master Outcast was like one of the top red cards. Because it's a 1-drop where once you get to 6 lands and like you don't have an answer for it, it like wins the game.
yeah, I think it's nuts. Yeah, I mean, that's a 1 mana, like, you have to do something about it.
Yeah. Like you have time to deal with it, but
Yeah. Although, I mean, if you just, like, sit on that, they'll, I mean, I guess they still get a turn before it gets ridiculous, but...
yeah. I feel like something's going on in this
Yeah.
Raiders-Chargers game. Scared.
Yeah. Yeah, our brother's a Raiders fan, and I don't know what's going on, but it's not good apparently. Because
Well,
like we can like hear them like through a lot of walls. Alright,
That's hilarious.
I'll just look it up quick.
Well, the Chargers are down by 4 now. Oh, they're down by 7. Well,
Yeah, this is now an NFL podcast.
Yeah.
oh, and then
Yeah.
2 other broken blue cards for sure were Torrential Gear Hulk and then Sublime Epiphany.
Oh, yeah. He's running. He just popped out something clone crafter. What is that? And he went and got a hull breaker from that.
Yeah, see that's one of those alchemy cards that just sound insane.
Oh,
You
that it
copy-
has alchemy. Yeah.
You copy a creature. Whoa. You copy a creature from the opponent's hand, and then you can pay colorless mana to. Yeah, I mean, alchemy just sounds.
Oh, and when he did that, he got a copy of a hull preacher that
Yeah.
the opponent had in their hand. Oh my gosh. That's nasty.
Wait, sorry, what's Sam Black's thing on here?
It's just Samuel
Just
H. Black.
Samuel Black. Yeah, Samuel H. Black. Yeah, now we're doing commentary on a
Yeah.
Samuel Black.
Yeah, yeah, like when I watch limited players, I try to watch different limited players for different things. Like, and he actually says it a lot when he does like his podcast. Not that we're trying to advertise his podcast, but I'm just, obviously it's all Magic related anyway, but like his podcast Drafting Archetypes, most of his episodes he references if it's like an archetype that he's not really familiar with or doesn't like to play, that he tends to draft like very similar decks whenever he can. Like he very rarely ends up in like some sort of like dumbed down aggro deck type thing, so he generally drafts blue in like most formats. Oh, there's his Croak and counterpart. He has it ready.
Yeah, I see that.
Let's see what he does here. See, he always has that card in his decks. He always, like in this cube thing, he always has it. Yeah, like he generally says that he's not a good person to watch for like pure draft strategy because he tends to like draft decks that he likes. So like oh no.
Uh-oh.
All right, they're calling it an incomplete pass. Yikes.
I thought he was
Yikes.
talking about the
Yeah, I know.
Thassa.
Yeah, I know.
No.
I was like, wait, what is he seeing? Is he ahead of me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just the game. Sorry, the Raiders Chargers game's getting scary. They're still up by 7, but there's enough time where they could tie this easily. All right. Anyways, so he always prefaces that he doesn't like to have, like he says, not to like draft the way he does because he drafts like very specific decks where, I think there's a certain level of skill involved that most players don't have. Where like it's hard to mimic deck construction that he does because it's like kind of complicated, but he knows how to make like weird decks come together.
Yeah.
So I like to watch Sam Black for his gameplay because I kind of know, obviously watching him draft is interesting, but like, sometimes he makes picks that I would never make, nor other players, like pro players, because like he drafts very specific things. But watching him play, like you just see like the variety and like lines that he goes and like alternate ways of winning that you would like never pick up on and stuff. So I feel
Yeah.
like he's pretty valuable to watch.
So I like the deck the guy is playing, and I like his name because let's face it, if you're the last Uchiha, you're bad.
Yeah.
But the guy's playing Charming Prince, and I love Charming Prince, but he just played out the Hull Breacher. So let's see what happens. This is going to be interesting. He's just going to start. Oh my gosh, he's copying the Hull Breacher.
Yeah. So wait, why did? So I guess the
No,
Thassa was his all along. Okay.
I guess it was. I guess the guy stole it from him.
I guess you
Then
can buy
he-
to the 9/9.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess it's like you
And
said, if you have, you can assume you're gonna have another broken creature. So
Right. And you get 2 activations of it.
yeah.
Yeah. See, the 9/9 was what he was stealing. That Soul Herder is what he was stealing his cards with.
Oh, okay. See that? Yeah, yeah, because that card's actually considered very good, like a top pick as well. So that makes sense.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
So much for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, like watching Sam Black because he always has like crazy stuff come together. He's definitely good to watch for gameplay stuff.
I feel like one of us needs to get better at like play-by-play commentary, so people listening like know what we're looking at.
Yeah.
I would try. Oh yeah, I would try to do better at that right now, but I'm half staring at the other screen because otherwise
Yeah.
we might have a 4th podcaster break through the floor.
Yeah. So, well, he just played Charming Prince, and he's gonna. What'd he say?
Oh no.
What did?
We have a little
What is?
we have a little situation here, which I guess you can't hear it, but yeah, it's a little interesting. We can
Oh, it's your brother,
yeah.
dude. This is just insane.
Oh yeah. I mean, watching
See,
this, I feel content not playing Arena Cube because I would
yeah.
never I would never wrap my head around this enough.
So he's
Right.
gonna copy the Mimic. Yeah.
That's a lot of hull breaker horrors.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's laughing about it too. I don't have the sound on, but he's laughing
Yeah.
at something.
He's grinning. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he is tapped out, so I guess he could get board wiped here theoretically.
Yeah, there are a bunch of board wipes in this, but he still has another one in his hand anyway, and another crook and
And a
counterpart.
counterpart
Oh,
in
yeah.
yeah.
See those alchemy cards, I don't know. They're just a little powerful. Like you copy
What's
a
that?
card. Yeah. Treasure
No,
map.
go ahead. You're fine. No, the
Oh,
prophetic. What is that? Titan? What is
prophetic
that?
titan. Yeah, let me look that one up. I really hope the Raiders win this game.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate to say it, but should we like wrap this up so we can just
Oh yeah.
just
We're just all chit chatting.
yeah. Which is fine. I don't care. It's just yeah, I
It'll
guess you
just
can.
make it longer.
All right,
Yeah.
it's 4th and 10. It's 4th and 10, so we might not have to wrap it up. All right, prophetic titan enters the battlefield. You choose one. If there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, choose both instead. So it deals 4 damage to any target. Or look at the top 4 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So that seems pretty
Oh
strong.
wow. Yeah, that's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Wow.
6 mana
Okay.
though.
It,
I mean,
it's
That is
yeah,
I guess it is like a potential 3 for 1, but
right.
yeah. But if you have it on the board and you have your croaker or the mimic, you could just copy it
yeah.
for 3 or yeah.
All right, they got the first down.
Pretty nasty. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I think that's it. I mean, Mike is your qualified mythic. I don't think you've told anyone that yet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I entered at number 13. Actually right this millisecond I'm 50 now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I haven't played it since. I'm contemplating actually trying for like getting a high rank. I mean, I know I won't, but it's like it's one of those things where you got to break the seal eventually. I'm actually waiting until I find out what the Mythic Championship qualifier tournament or format is next month. Because if it's like a fun one or if it's like a dumb one, I might take the risk and play. Because I just know how volatile it is when you're actually in Mythic. Like I don't want to like screw myself out. Oh, he dropped it. Thank God. Yeah, like if it's a dumb one that I don't really care about, I might take the risk. But if it's like a good one, like standard best of 3 or like historic best of 3, like something where like you guys kind of know what it is,
Yeah.
I'd rather not like risk dropping out of the top 1200.
Yeah.
I got it in the first 4 days, so like I've kind of proven to myself I
Amazing.
can get Mythic if I want. I didn't really play that many tournaments either, though, or many drafts.
Yeah.
It's
That's
it's
awesome.
yeah.
I was just gonna say we don't announce it anymore just because it's so routine. It's like not even like interesting anymore.
It is routine.
It's like
All right, I think it's 4th and 10 again.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
It's Mike.
yeah,
It's Mike the
yeah. See, it's
machine.
routine. I'm not even talking about it. I don't even care. The part that I'm more impressed about now, I know we're wrapping it up, is that I've been infinite now for about 2 months. So I feel like that's a sustainable length where I can say that I can do that now.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's great.
that's real infinite, not like I don't know. I feel like people use that word a bit too loosely. Like they get like 5 wins once, and then they're like, yeah, I'm infinite.
Yeah.
But it's like, but yeah, I mean, you've like actually sustained it, which is good. But I'm
Yeah.
you didn't really do best of 3 that much until like recently, I guess, right? So it's like,
Yeah, I didn't start it until this set actually.
yeah, well,
It actually in the beginning best of 3 felt more difficult for me, but I've kind of gotten used to no hand smoothing and like actually being able to like strategize against like certain decks after seeing them once. It definitely is more skill intensive than best of 1 is. they're different in their own way.
Right.
But best of 3 punishes riskier builds. Like you can't just be like 3 color and like not expect to get mana screwed every game. So like there's some times where like I'll play in game 1 and I just get blown out from like some like perfect, like they have all 3 of their colors in the first 3 lands and like they have a blowout, and then like the second match they have to mull to 6 and then like they play nothing, and then the third match like might be closer, I don't know. It's different. But yeah, I mean whatever. It can come and go, obviously. I mean, I enjoy the set a lot too. I mean, who knows? Maybe next set I won't be infinite.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you proved you can sustain, so I think you're okay. We'll
Yeah.
see. You
I
have to get your ninjutsu out.
yeah, I might. Yeah, I have 26 best of 3 trophies, and I am. Let's see where I am in the leaderboards. So on 17 lands and trophies, I am 25th. I have a 33.8% trophy rate. My win rate is 67.8. So actually, when you look
Wow.
at mine, I mean, I'm higher than a lot of players that are above me. So it's like more a question of how much I've played.
Right.
Like the one guy that streams a lot is Florida Mun, best of 3, and he has 65 trophies, and he has a 40.6% trophy rate, which is really good.
Wow.
Yeah. I've beaten some of the people on this leaderboard, which is cool. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
Cool.
another match, so it's all
Yeah. Yeah, it is. So,
good stuff.
yeah, that is good
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, one of these days we'll have to have a podcast again, like a limited one, so you can,
Yeah.
give us the full rundown on all your shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Yeah, well,
Soon.
we could probably do that for the next one because probably the ones after that will be in Kamigawa stuff.
Oh
So,
yeah, maybe I could do a final analysis of the format. Yeah, one of the things I kind of wanted to do was go through all my trophy archetypes and see like, what worked, what didn't. And
Yeah.
stuff.
yeah.
I do want to get the only color pair I did not get a trophy in yet is Demir. So I would like to get one. I've had a lot of really strong Demir decks, but it just hasn't like happened yet, so we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I definitely want to see your archetypes, what's doing, what's
Yeah.
working. So we don't know what the end of season tournament is right now.
Not for next month. This month it's alchemy. So next weekend is like some alchemy thing, but I don't know what the next month's is yet.
Yeah, alchemy is. I haven't touched that, so I don't know what it'd be like.
Yeah. Well,
Hmm.
we'll see. We'll see after I go
Yeah.
0-3 in it.
Oh yeah, we'll have to have our recap podcast on that.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be the case, but we'll
Yeah.
see.
Now we're pretty good for an 0-3. We feel like it.
Yeah, I'm the 0-3 guy when it comes to that. You guys at least won what? 1 or 2?
We won
The
2.
last.
Dave won 2 in the historic one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
luckily actually that's not true, but that's the only one we streamed in the recent era of streaming. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, so our official record is 2-3. But
Yep.
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. All right, we're about at 2 hours here, so I think we can wrap this shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
done.
So that was podcast number 12. Until next time, we will see you later. Bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.